This lecture will be based on NoSQL. We will be unpacking what NoSQL is and then speaking about its advantages and disadvantages. We will also be comparing two NoSQL technologies, namely MongoDB and CouchDB. We will also be comparing NoSQL database with SQL databases. So, NoSQL stands for Not Only SQL, is a database design which is able to accommodate large varieties of data models and more commonly refers to database development in the early 2000s for large-scale database clustering in web and cloud applications.
Alright, so in a relational database, the structure of the schema needs to be known before the data is written to the database. So this is one of the main reasons why database designs such as NoSQL and Hadoop have come into existence. NoSQL consists of a broad category of databases that contain unstructured and semi-structured data and allow high levels of read and writes to and from the database. NoSQL allows you to apply a structure to the data, however it is not a prerequisite. It allows you to store data even though there is no relating logical category for the data. Now we'll go on to some of the pros and cons of NoSQL.
So the pros of NoSQL are flexible scalability, which allows new SQL models to be used with low-cost hardware, software, which are better options for the current world. It stores massive amounts of data. Volumes can be easily handled by NoSQL models. Database management. Less maintenance is required by experts as it's auto repair and data distribution. Economical, because more data can be processed and stored by NoSQL models as they are cheap to install. The cons of NoSQL are that it is not mature. Rational models are more stable and functional systems compared to NoSQL models. It is less supportive because NoSQL models cannot guarantee an assurance support system available to help any customers when they encounter a problem. Finally, business analytics and intelligence, which are very inconsistent or even incomplete. Thus, if your system does not specifically cater for NoSQL technology, it may be very difficult to integrate.
Alright, so a wide variety of different database technologies that were developed in response to modern application demands are used by NoSQL. NoSQL is a database management system that is not based on the traditional database model. Non-relational database technologies were originally being developed by organizations such as Amazon, Google, and Facebook as their databases were growing to enormous sizes. So now we'll look at some of the technology comparisons.
MongoDB and CouchDB are both cross-platform or document-oriented NoSQL databases. Both these technologies are open source. MongoDB was built using C++, whilst CouchDB was built using Java. Document-oriented means that both of these systems do not use traditional relational databases. Each database is a collection of independent documents. MongoDB documents can be indexed with primary and secondary indices, whilst CouchDB has one or more field value pairs which can be expressed as JSON. Both these technologies support range query and regular expressions, and finally, these queries can return specific field values and user-defined JavaScript functions.
The main differences between NoSQL and SQL are 1. The type. SQL databases are primarily called relational databases, whereas NoSQL databases are primarily called as non-relational or distributed databases. 2. Scalability. In almost all situations, SQL databases are vertically scalable, but on the other hand, NoSQL databases are horizontally scalable. This means that you handle more traffic by sharding or adding more servers in your NoSQL database. Thus, NoSQL can ultimately become larger and more powerful, making these databases the preferred choice for larger or ever-changing datasets. 3. The structure. SQL databases are table-based. On the other hand, NoSQL databases are either key value pairs, document-based, graph databases, or wide column stores. And lastly, 4. Support. Great support is available for all SQL databases from their vendors. Also, a lot of independent consultations are there who can help you with SQL database for very large-scale deployments. But for some NoSQL database, you still have to rely on community support, and only limited outside experts are available for setting up and deploying your large-scale NoSQL deployments.
So, as we can see, NoSQL is a very powerful and complicated technology with major pros and devastating cons. with the correct implementation with a sufficient level of understanding is the best way to use this technology, and we hope we have given that to you in a nutshell. Thank you.